Yo, what's up, guys? I have another free pick video for you today. These are two picks for the MLB slate on Tuesday. And yes, we are going to be getting Taco Tuesday over on Prizepicks. So that's an absolute dub, guys. But just to quickly recap what we did yesterday, we caught the nastiest hooks known to man. We had Hunter Green over 6.5 Ks, and he got hooked. Well, we caught the hook there. He ended with 7 strikeouts, man. That was absolutely unbelievable. I was a nasty hook there. And then we had Michael Lorenzo over 4.5 strikeouts, man. He ended with 5 Ks, man. So we were just on the wrong side of the hooks yesterday. It's absolutely nasty, man. We got to get out of this losing streak here and bounce back today and absolutely cash out on the free picks, man. Premium's been doing its thing. Yesterday, we hit several plays up in premium, and then we also gave out plays on Twitter at Seth Locks. We hit some plays on Twitter as well, and those are absolutely cashed out. We actually swept on Twitter, so that was good to see there. But other than that, guys, before I get into the picks today, you can use code SBC on Sleeper Fantasy. They're going to match your first deposit up to $100, guys. It's literally free cash. I got all my guys on it as usual. But, man, if you want access to all of my picks, you can join up to the premium for a free 7 days. There's multiple cappers, in-depth write-ups of every single pick. Plus, we bet on more than just DFS apps. We also have the straight plays or the straight bets for sports books like FanDuel, DraftKings, ESPN, Bet, and more. But it's by far one of the easiest ways to build a solid bankroll by placing straight bets on sportsbooks, guys. But if you need help with anything like bankroll management or anything like that, let me know. Reach out, man. I got you. Let's lock in, guys. But these picks are going to be coming a little bit early, just before the game start here. So hopefully you can watch this video and enter in your picks as well, guys. But the first pick we got here is going to be Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds to go over one hit here. I actually like his total bases over zero point 0.5 total bases, but in order to get a base hit or a base, you have to record a hit here. So we're gonna type in Ellie. Let's see here if Prizepicks wants to load up. Ellie De La Cruz. Let's see here. And then it's going to be his hits line just for him to land one hit. And then if you look here, so like I said, I was going to do the total bases over 0.5, but Prizepicks doesn't have it. If you're on Underdog or Sleeper or Chalkboard, you can definitely get the total bases over 0.5. That was my initial look here. Lovely hit rates. He's going up against Chris Sale today. He's a fantastic pitcher, but I mean, he's getting 4.3 plate appearances, averaging one hit, 0.5 extra base hits. This guy, he's one of the better batters. He's one of the better offensive players for the Cincinnati Reds. He's exceeded 0.5 bases in 10 straight games, averaging 2.7 bases. But we don't have that line for Prizepicks, unfortunately, not even as a goblin. So we're going to be taking the hits line over 0.5 hits here. And just some little data for you. Ellie De La Cruz has exceeded 0.5 hits in 10 straight games, averaging 1.4 hits a game average. I love it here. He's taking on Chris Sale in the Atlanta Braves. And the Atlanta Braves, I feel like personally they're imposters, and he can definitely get this. I mean, versus lefties this season, not too shabby. Just a .242 batting average versus lefties. I mean, compared to his overall, it's .258. So it is just a tad under there, but that's definitely okay. A .242 batting average is still solid. And then his K rate versus the second most pitch Chris Sale's throwing is 37.9% in the fastball. Lovely K percentage there at 28.2. Not too lovely, but he's getting the job done there. And then the K percentage versus the changeup and then the slider as well. But the sinker. He's not throwing these. He's not throwing these last two as much as he's throwing the fastball and the slider. The slider K percentage isn't happy, but really, if we can get a couple fastballs, he can mix it up today. He should easily be able to record one hit if he's not walked. I love this play. Taking that, he's not going to get walked today. So he should definitely cash out for us. And then the next play, guys, next play is going to be Zach Wheeler under 6.5 Ks. So this might be a better pairing on Sleeper, Chalkboard, or Underdog because, as you know, Prizepicks is quick to the bumps, guys. But I love Zach Wheeler under 6.5 Ks. We are going to take the bump at 6 strikeouts just because, obviously, if he goes over 6, he's going to get 7. And the people that got 6.5, they're going to lose the bet as well. So That's kind of how I look at it. If you play bumps, it's a great way to look at bumps in that perspective. So let's see here. If we go to pitcher strikeouts, geez, I'm on it. Zach Wheeler under 6 strikeouts. We're going to take that under. And then we're going to head over to Zach Wheeler on outlier. Let's see here. Let's just go Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler. We'll take these props off of here. Let's go Zach Wheeler. Wheeler from Philly, under 6.5 strikeouts. So you guys didn't know I am a Philly fan, Philadelphia Eagles fan. Sort of kind of on the MLB side as well. But as you see here, under 6.5 is valued at -140 on FanDuel. The highest odds at Underdog, -155. BetMGM, -145. If you are playing this on a straight, go ahead and tap into FanDuel. They're going to get you right with a great value there at -140. This line is kind of moving on us, so get it in sooner than later. Over the last 10 games, he's averaging 6.1 strikeouts. That's solid there. Over the course of this season, averaging 6.63 Ks. We are taking the under here. He's averaging about 6 innings pitched, seeing about 24.6 batters and averaging 6.6 strikeouts over that span and over that time he's seeing those batters. And then he is taking on one of the better offensive teams today in the Minnesota Twins. As we see here, the Minnesota Twins batting versus right-handed pitchers. 2024 stats, their K percentages are within the top 10. Over the last 30, top 5. So he is taking on the offensive juggernaut in the Minnesota Twins. 3rd in K percentage, 4th in batters walked, I believe, and then 2nd in batting average. 1st in on-base percentage. That's what OBP means, on-base percentage. And then 3rd in WOBA over the last 30 days. And then, guys, we see Zach. He's throwing the fastball 41.5% of the time. The Minnesota Twins have absolute lovely K percentages. 27 still fairly good. 24 still good. 56, though. He hasn't seen too many pitches. He's only seen 82 pitches, but I doubt he's really going to be in the lineup too much today. But other than that, lovely K percentages on the most thrown pitch that Zach Wheeler has, which is the fastball. And then the second most thrown pitch he's throwing is the sinker. He's letting them float out there. So if you have some batter props that you want to target on the Minnesota Twins side today, definitely look into those like Margot, Castro, Jeffers, Santana. Plenty of them to look at today, plenty of leans to look at on the Minnesota Twins side. But for that reason, we are going to be fading Zach Wheeler in this spot. He's only in the 85th percentile amongst K percentages. And his ERA 2.70 is not bad. But being in the 85th percentile in K percentages, he's got to let something up today versus this offensive juggernaut of a team in the Minnesota Twins. So we are locking in Zach Wheeler under 6 on Prizepicks. 6 strikeouts. It should be 6.5 still on Sleeper, Underdog, or Chalkboard, whatever other app you're playing on. You should be able to grab that 6.5 and definitely play that as a straight on Sportsbook because we will be doing that as well, guys. But that's going to be it, guys. Have a good day. Good luck on all your bets today. Make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe to the channel. Peace. Make sure you leave a comment. You can say what's up. I'll say what's up back. It just puts me in the algorithm a little bit more. Gets the video out there to more folks like you that are watching this video that just need an extra leg in the slip. I'm actually going to lock this in before you guys get out of here. Let's go ahead and lock that sucker in. Alrighty, guys. Now, peace.